Hello YouTube! In today's video I'm going to show you how you can build a door just like this. You can make it higher or wider. That's your own choice. Yeah, so that's going to be an easy block by block tutorial. So first you need to have the shape of the door you want, and then we're going to come here and block the door with an unmovable block there. Then the door is going to open this way. So here when it's closed and here when it's opened. Yeah. So the first thing we want to do is to have a row of pistons here. Alright, just like so. And then we need to have 4 honey, 4 slime, and then you can alternate this all the way up. It's important that you start with slime at the bottom and then use honey. You can't make this in the other order. Okay, and we're ending with slime. That's good. You cannot end with honey. You need to end with slime. So either shave off 1 layer or add 1 layer, and just I don't know, do this with your frame so it doesn't show. Okay, then we're going to add another segment, and you can add as many as you want. So if your door is 300 blocks long, you're gonna have to do quite a lot of segments. Alright, so that's done. If you would have the door that would end, let's say, on this block, so you'd have your 4 blocks there, and the door would end on this block, you can simply just put your honey and slime on this block. It doesn't matter, because it would pull these blocks anyways. So the count for the push limit stays the same. Okay. Now we need to go to the first column of pistons, and we're going to put 1 observer on every. You skip a block and then you put an observer, just like so. And then we do the same thing here, but on the slime. Don't put it on the pistons. Alright, so we have all of our observers in place, so that's good. Now we can make a little F, like so, out of honey, then slime, then honey again, then slime, and that's it. Okay, once this is done, we can put pistons here. So you leave 1 gap, and these pistons are going to grab this honey, this slime, this honey, this slime, and then we're going to make this little shape there. Same here. Then we put an observer, just like so, and here an unmovable block that's going to stop this observer, and this unmovable block should have space to move in between all of these observers. Alright, now we need to see where the door will end up when we pull it. Then we need to count how wide our door is. So I'm just going to count that real quick. Okay, so my block is 13 blocks long. So just going to go out 13 blocks. Is that it? Yeah, it should be this. Okay, so that's the 13th block. Then I want to leave a 2-block gap. Put one temporary block there. Then leave another 2-block gap. Temporary block, 1-block gap, temporary block. And we're going to align ourselves with these blocks there. And we're just going to go out. And this is where we want to stop our door. So if I do this, we're going to hit the door here and here. That's what we want. And here we need to think like this. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so that's where our door will stop. Once this is done, we're going to align ourselves with these blocks, and that's where we want to stop these little segments there. Okay, so here we're going to put one temporary block there and put a piston there, sticky piston. Oops. Just like so. And that's where we're going to put our flying machines. We want to put a lamp there, an observer, piston, some slime. Here we want to stop the flying machines. We're going to put obsidian there temporarily so we don't activate the machine. Put an observer that's going to trigger the redstone lamps. Honey there. Oops. Okay, just like so. Put an observer there. Now we need to trigger both of these flying machines at the same time. You could use a redstone line, but I'm going to use walls because you can expand this infinitely up. Okay. Should look like this, and then you put 2 walls all the way up. They need to be walls. You cannot use fences. And just like that, if you trigger this, the wall changes and the observer detects that. And I'm going to trigger this using a node block. Oops. Just like so. Alright, now we can remove the temporary block in front of the flying machine and launch these flying machines. They should catch these little bits there and bring them back, and they should stop just like so, so they are not stuck against the flying machine. Then we launch the flying machine again, and it should grab the door, and the door will stop on these segments, on these obsidian bits there. Okay, so you can see that it's flush with the frame. That's what we want. Okay, now we only need one last thing. Before we send the flying machine, we need to split the door, or else there are way too many blocks there, so the machine cannot push them. So what we're going to do is that we're going to simply put unmovable blocks there so the machine doesn't try to push. And we're going to put pistons in front of all of these observers. Okay, so it should look something like this. Now we can put a block in between all of these pistons. And here we're going to put observers. We're going to change the direction in just a couple of seconds. Okay, so all of our observers are looking this way. Now we can put a little wall there. And we're going to put some walls. Now if you didn't put obsidian there, your door would be all f***ed up. Just like so. Then we can put our, whoops, not on this one, put our fence gates. Then we're going to put concrete there or any block. We're going to trigger everything from here. Okay. So here, put 2 repeaters set on 2 ticks, a redstone dust, 2 repeaters set on 2 ticks, redstone dust, and then we can link this back to our flying machines right there. Because it's a long way out, I'm just going to put the other repeater there. Okay. So what's going to happen? Oh, I'm just going to put it back just in case for the testing. So what's going to happen is that the pistons there should fire 1 row at a time. So this one, then this one, this one, and then we would launch the flying machines. So that looks fine. Alright, so that's perfect. Is it? Maybe it was 2 blocks. I'm going to send it again and we'll see. It was 2 blocks. So we can put back these obsidians where they were. Just like so. And now we should open the door. Okay, I'm going to make the game go a little bit faster. Okay. And yeah, the door is working. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more big doors, I'm going to make another video probably later for one that goes up or down, and a trapdoor like my missile silo door. So it's going to open the floor. So yeah, that was quite easy to wire. You shouldn't have too much difficulty building it. It's only a bit hard on the resources because of the honey and slime. But other than that, it should be good. So thanks for watching. Bye. If you want to have two doors like so on each side that are going to close like this, you only have to make an offset like this. So this side has slime, this side has honey, but only on the last segment there. So you don't want to, let's say, you wouldn't offset on these slime blocks there, only on this one. There's no observer on it, so that'll be fine. You should be able to do it just like that. Remember that you need to activate both sides at the same time, or else everything is going to go really bad.